Maximum balloonage. I'm Elena. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Hi, I just went live a second ago. Hi, Twilight. Hello. I have not gone live on TikTok in such a long time. Hi, Nathan. Nice Hotel. So hi. Hi, Ruby's Art. Hi, everyone. Hey, Herbie. Yeah, sorry, I just went live like a second ago, so sorry if I'm a little disheveled here with my clown juice. Whew, goodness. Been able to make it to the YouTube stream, unfortunately, but I'm happy to be here. Oh, heck yeah, Ruby's Art. See, that's why I like doing, like, the TikTok streams after the YouTube streams if I can, because, yeah, like, a lot of times people say, like, you know, they couldn't make it to the YouTube one, or, um, you know, they, like, showed up late to the YouTube one and, like, wanted to see more and stuff, so, yeah, on days like this, like, when I have the chance to, I always figure, like, the more, the merrier, you know, so... Glad you were able to catch me here. Yeah, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna like be able to go live on TikTok. I've been having like mic issues. I sure hope it's working right now. I don't know. I was having mic problems like oh thank you so much, Emma Hopper. Um yeah, I was having mic problems during the YouTube stream and I think I figured out what the issue was. I think it was actually not the mic. I think it's actually my power cord, so my phone is not plugged in right now. Um but I don't know. We'll see. Last time I tried to stream on TikTok, the mic like just randomly disconnected like 10 minutes into the stream and I didn't know it until I watched it back and was like, bruh. So your mic is working. Ah, good. Thank you, Emma Hopper. I'm so glad. I was a little worried about. We'll see if it stays though, because like I said, that one time it just randomly decided 10 minutes in that it no longer cared. So you're working on a cosplay? So it's wonderful. Thank you. How are you doing today? Thank you. I'm doing all right. How you doing? Oh, thanks for the follow. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, hi. Yeah, hello, people. I have not streamed on TikTok in a while, and it wasn't for like not wanting to. I've been having so many weird issues. Last time I streamed, like I said, the mic cut out 10 minutes in, and I didn't even know it until I watched it back. And then I actually did want to stream. Circus is your favorite? Heck yeah. Um, Yeah, I wanted to stream on TikTok last week, and I actually just couldn't get the mic to connect at all, no matter what I did. I think now I know what the problem is, so hopefully that kind of thing is going to stop happening. Um, but yeah, the thing is, like, you might think, like, oh, what do you need the mic for? Like, it's not the end of the world, but you gotta understand, though, like, when it comes to stuff like the fan here, it is like, sorry, super noisy. Sorry, I didn't feel like those showed up enough to keep them on. I was filming content, that's why I had them on. But for live stream, I was like, I don't think we need those. Save the battery. But yeah, like this fan would be such an annoying, noisy sound if I went live without the mic working. So trust me, I've done it before. It just makes this horrible, like, I mean, I'm sure you can hear it right now, but like you wouldn't believe how much worse it is, like when the mic isn't working. So I don't know. I hadn't gone live on TikTok in a while. I've always like enjoyed streaming over here for a bit, so oh, thank you so much, Energy Queen. Thank you. Watching the Ballora progress, and I'm so happy that you're able to make it work. Yeah, that's. I almost did it today. I probably could have actually pulled Ballora out today and tried to make it work. Oh, thank you so much, Emma Hopper. With the heartbeat. Thank you. But yeah, for those who have been following the saga, you know, for the last 5 months, I've been trying to make the best version of that spinning Ballora skirt that I've got. I did manage to make it. I mean, some of y'all may have already seen, like, the videos that I've shared, like, you know, in the automatic spinning skirt. The problem is it never worked well enough to be viable for long. It had a ton of problems, and it was getting to the point where I just couldn't make videos with it. The issue being that, you know, obviously it needs to be able to run on its own long enough to film a take, and it just couldn't even do that. And so I was like, all right, we got to start over. So I took the whole skirt apart, and I've spent the last couple months remaking it, and I have had so many problems that I think if I handed it in as like a sitcom script, I'd be told it was too ridiculous. That's how bad it was. It was getting to the point where sometimes I was like, do I laugh or cry? It was like ridiculous. Yeah, the mic looks like ice cream. Isn't it cute? Got the little cherry and everything. I always thought microphones looked like ice cream, and it just makes sense with Circus Baby, so I went for it. But yeah, I think finally, after like a couple months now of ridiculous, unbelievable issues, I think the blower skirt finally works. I hope I'm not jinxing it by saying that. I almost went live with it today, but I decided to just like, I'm like, you know what? We've waited this long. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So I'm gonna just do a little bit more testing with it just to make like absolutely sure. And then I think next Sunday, I'm gonna bring it back out. I'll be live streaming with it, of course, on YouTube as well as here on TikTok. But I'm like, I can finally make videos. Like, I've been testing it. Like, I'm just like, I hold my hands up and I just let it spin. And I'm just like, look at it go. Like, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Like, and I'm just like, okay, like, that's long enough for all kinds of takes. So, there should finally be more Ballora videos soon. Please. I'm begging the universe. Oh, you like my backdrop? Yeah, thank you. Isn't it funny? Yeah, this is like my classic like FNAF backdrop back here. I change it out for other things every now and then. Like I recently had a different backdrop up when I was doing like my Undyne cosplay videos and things like that. But yeah, this is like my standard classic background. Looks awesome. Thank you, SCZ. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for inviting me to that Christmas collab, by the way. If any of you haven't seen it yet, we did like a really fun Christmas Five Nights at Freddy's video. I was in my Mangle cosplay. I might have looked a little awkward in it though because it had the new extra arms that I built for that cosplay, and I had like just started trying them out, so I'm not very good with them yet. I should probably make some more Mangle videos soon, like now that I'm like a little more experienced with those arms. Who would have thought having 4 arms would require practice? Cosplays are pretty cool. Any tips to make a life-size marionette? Well, you know, I did actually, on Thursday, I did my marionette cosplay. I guess, do I count as life-size? Because, you know, if you go to my my YouTube channel, which is the same username as here, I did an entire get ready with me on Thursday. So you can actually see the whole process of me doing a marionette cosplay, like all the makeup, all the costuming and everything. So that could be helpful, maybe. Thank you so much for all the follows, by the way, everyone. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you. I want to watch you. As somebody who has been streaming now, like, I have been either streaming or making videos for hours now. I'm so tired of wearing this mask, if I'm being honest. I know it's probably hard to tell. I'm pretty good at just, like, blocking it out and just being like, what's up, everyone? But, like, in my head, I'm like, ah! Hopefully so good. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad we have people here, too. I wasn't sure. I don't know. My TikTok has been, like, iffy lately. I don't know. My views have been questionable. I know that happens to everyone, but then, I don't know, my views started going up, but the likes weren't really going up, so I was like, oh, no. That's actually worse. No, maybe people don't like the content I'm making. So, when I went live today, I wasn't really expecting much, because it's just been, like, lately, so I'm glad that there's people here. I appreciate that. The thing is, like, I'm so close to 50k followers. I don't think I'll get there with this stream, but this gives me hope, seeing people following. Yeah, I have been, like, I hit 40k last, like, not 2025, like 2024, and all year I've been trying to hit 50k and just can't seem to get there. And like the past like 2 months, I've been at like like 49 point this, 49 point that. And so I'm just like, I've started like losing hope, but maybe this is the secret, right? I just gotta like live stream more often. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna hit 50K even with this live stream because I also have an interesting history of just losing followers every time I gain them. Don't know why, but that's okay. I'm not the kind of person who's like gonna be a downer about it. It's like whatever. It's just a number, but it's a fun number though. You know, if you see 50K, you're like, hey. Hi everyone. I see all these people like joining. Looks so cool. Thank you, Shy. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've been live on TikTok. I missed the vibes. Like I like streaming on YouTube as well, but I don't know, it's like a very different vibe between the two apps. I don't know. There's something very like chaotic about the TikTok streaming system, but like I like that. I'm like, if you couldn't tell, I'm big into like chaos. This cosplay maybe doesn't give it away as much. Those of you who've seen like my Mangle cosplay and stuff, you know, like I kind of like thrive in the chaos. So how long did it take to do your makeup? Actually, the funny thing is that that's what I was doing all day today. Was I was doing a get ready with me live stream on YouTube of this cosplay. So if you want, like, you can actually go to my YouTube channel. Exact same username is here, and you could just watch me do it. I want to say I started at 1 o'clock my time. It's 7 o'clock now, but that's not because of the makeup. I think I did the makeup for about 3 hours today. And then I did the costuming for maybe an hour, and then I was just chatting on stream for like an hour, and then I was filming content for an hour, and now I'm back on stream on TikTok. It's been a long day, but that's okay. I obviously wouldn't do these things if I didn't enjoy it, so I don't care that it's long, but only 3 hours. Well, the thing is like, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a whole system to the way I do these, right? So it probably would be longer if not for my my partial mask style that I do with all of my FNAF cosplays. Actually, I should say all of my robotic cosplays because I also do the mask style with my like Spampton and Spampton Neo cosplays. So yeah, I guess it's not like exclusively FNAF. Sorry, this thing has been like coming loose all day too. But yeah, I have like this just huge box of like these paper masquerade masks, and that's what I like doing is like I paint them and I decorate them, and I do it all in a way where I can like blend it with makeup. So I'm currently working on a Glamrock Chica cosplay, and yeah, I think I like finished up the mask mostly yesterday. It had a lot of rhinestones, so it was taking me quite a while. But I think the mask is pretty much done. So now comes like the part where I have to start testing the makeup to see like how I can get it to work best with the mask. Which you'd think wouldn't be too hard, but there's usually a lot of trial and error involved. I don't usually get it right the first time. So that'll be interesting. It'll be fun to see how the whole, like, you know, face turns out, essentially. But that's part of the reason I enjoy doing the, like, the paper mask system is it's, like, it's kind of fun to, like, watch, like, a new face take shape for yourself, you know? Like, you can hold it in your hands and everything. So, yeah, that's, I mean, unfortunately, I still have to do a lot of makeup, like, even with the mask style. It doesn't, like, it's still 3 hours, you know? And some are worse than others. Like, I have a Roxanne Wolf cosplay, and that one also involves, like, a mask like this. But the makeup is actually pretty complicated for her, even despite the mask. So it still takes a really long time. Oh, thank you so much, Capricorn. Crafts for the heart puff. Thank you. Appreciate it. Cosplay is sick. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we have viewers today. It's so exciting. I think the last time I streamed on TikTok, I only had like 20 people watching at any given point, which is that's still something. Like, that's still plenty, but once upon a time, I used to have like hundreds of people watching on TikTok, and those days are long gone. That was back in like my Mangle cosplay's heyday, but yeah, her heyday is way super over. Like, if you search Mangle cosplay on TikTok now, poor thing doesn't even show up anymore. She's been buried. How do I get the fan to work? Yeah, so the fan, it's connected to a motor here. And the motor is wired through like the corset. There's actually like some of these are fake wires, and then the real wire runs through here, and it's connected to a battery pack. So it's actually very easy for me to just like turn it off and then turn it back on again. Yeah, for those who have seen like my Ballora cosplay with the automatic spinning skirt, it's actually the same type of motor. In fact, actually, I was demoing some of it on YouTube before. It's the same style of motor, except this one is really slow. I don't know what the RPM is on this, like maybe like 10 or something. Whereas the Ballora one, I keep upgrading it. It's like 400 RPM now. That skirt is chopping. Love the entire look. Thank you, Wendy Stewart. Love your cosplay. Thank you, Bryn. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I missed this. Yeah, I really missed streaming on TikTok. Like I said, I wanted to last week, but I've been having the weirdest mic problems, and I could not get the mic to connect. I do think I've solved it, though. I think it's the power cord, actually, that's causing it, and not the mic, which sucks, because it does mean that I have to do these streams with my phone completely unplugged, but I don't know, I'm at 79% right now. That seems fine. I don't think the phone's at risk of dropping on me, so can I get some ice cream? Does this count? Like a plastic ice cream? Probably not as like delicious as real ice cream, but I mean, what else do you expect from an animatronic though, other than plastic ice cream? I know. A Circus Baby supposedly makes actual ice cream. How she does that, I do not know. As somebody who makes mechanical animatronic things, I honestly can't even in my head picture how she would make ice cream. Does she just have like a freezer in there? Cold storage box? How does that work? Now I'm picturing her just having like a whole like ice cream cake in there. Ice cream cake. We had the same thought at the same time. Ugh, I'm hungry. Now I want ice cream cake. I haven't eaten in like 8 hours, and yet I'm still here streaming, and now we're talking about ice cream, and I'm like, man, I'd kill for some ice cream cake. Eat the ice cream. I wish I could. No. How'd you get into making mechanical things? I have a kind of a weird background with that. So the joke I like to make is that my father, my dad, IRL, who, if anyone was watching me on my YouTube stream like a couple hours ago, my dad was actually watching. I like to say that he is IRL William Afton if he wasn't evil, though. Like, my dad is William Afton without all the, like, you know, all that stuff. Because, yeah, my dad, he is, like, basically a roboticist. He just, that's what he does. Like, my dad, he builds computers, he builds clocks, he builds robots. My entire life, I just watched him build robots. That's what he does. He actually used to teach, like, junior high classes on, technically he taught wood shop, but, like, that was, like, because he knew all the, like, mechanical, like, you know, he taught, like, saws and drills and all that stuff. Like, that's what he does. So, yeah, I grew up around that kind of environment to begin with. And then my dad has actually helped me with some of this stuff, because a lot of times I just don't even know where to start. So, like, in the case of the spinning fan, that's how it started. Like, I went to my dad and was like, idea. Corset, rotating fan. Can I do that? And my dad was like, yeah. Because that's how he is. He was just like, sure. And then, yeah, we brainstormed some ideas, because, like, he's better at knowing the robotic side. I'm a little better at the, like, how to make it a functional outfit side. And we got it working. And then I'm at the point now where, like, I keep trying to be a little more independent. Hey, Tori's here. Hi, Tori. Welcome to the stream. I haven't streamed on TikTok in a while. What's up? But yeah, I've been more independent now, so it's like, you know, I learned a lot from this, and so now I'm doing things like I'm working on the Ballora skirt. Oh, thank you so much, Carly. Thank you for the little kitty face. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, I'm like learning to do stuff more on my own. So like, yeah, with the spinning Ballora skirt, like a lot of it was like I would come up with ideas and I'd just like go to my dad being like, is that gonna work or am I stupid? You know? So I was able to like bounce ideas off of him. But I'm hoping like pretty soon, like I can just do stuff completely on my own. I mean, a lot of it I do completely on my own. Like my Mango cosplay has a bunch of mechanical parts that I just did myself. Same with Roxy. But yeah, I guess I grew up like that's probably why I like doing like animatronic cosplays to begin with, is like this is the environment I was raised in. And believe me, the humor is not lost on me that my dad is basically William Afton and I'm in a Circus Baby cosplay. It was really hard to explain the joke to him though. You know how it is, right? Trying to explain FNAF lore to like old people. I think he got it. Like I think I explained it well enough where he was like, heh. But you know. Oh, thank you so much for the roses, Carly. I really appreciate that. Thank you. That being said though, for those who are like looking for a jumping off point with like animatronic types of cosplays, I would say YouTube is such an amazing resource. In fact, when it came to making the spinning Ballora skirt, the first thing my dad and I did is we sat down and we pulled up YouTube and we were just like, let's see if anyone else has done anything similar and kind of see where they started. Unfortunately, the answer ended up being no one had really done it, and we were like, well, okay, let's start from scratch, I guess. The closest we found was this UK inventor. I can't remember his name. He's super famous. He has like 10 million subscribers, but he made like like a belt of spinning knives to chop salad. Love that guy. I love his channel. But yeah, YouTube is a great resource because like if you can think of it, someone's probably done something similar and you can just like see what they did. Another great resource is actually Reddit. Sometimes I'll type up a mechanical question and then add Reddit, you know, like something like, you know, like what battery type do I need for a DC motor? Reddit. And then inevitably I'll find a thread of people discussing it. So yeah, I don't know. The internet is just a great resource in general. Like that's how I made, like, for example, like my Mangle endo head. I went online and just tried to see what other people had done, and like some people even had like cardboard making templates that you could use. So yeah, I think when in doubt, always like look for the answers online. Like maybe you won't find anything, but chances are you'll find something. And something's better than nothing, you know? Oh, thank you, Carly, being so kind. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Sorry, Jamie. Oh, thank you, Tori. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's the thing is like, I don't really know how to do stuff. I'm not like really even particularly smart or anything, but I'm good at like online searching. See what smarter people have done. I mean, it kind of sucked with the Ballora skirt though, because we were like, surely someone's made a spinning skirt. I mean, there is one example I know of. I'm sure some of you have seen it. But the way they did it, I was like, I don't want. That's not what I wanted for myself. Theirs was very cool, but it was nothing like what I was going for. And so other than that Ballora cosplayer, we couldn't find anything. We're like, oh, so no one's done a spinning skirt. And now, after 5 months of misery, I think I see why. It's because it really sucks to make one, and it's an awful experience. It's terrible, but I think I did it. We're gonna try it for real on Sunday. In fact, chances are I'll be live here on TikTok on Sunday. Theoretically, with an automatic spinning skirt. Please, I can't anymore. Like, I can't. I am like this close to losing it. If like one more thing goes wrong, I'm going to freak out. I am at my wit's end. So yeah. And it's not even back into the flesh shoot. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Carly. You're so generous. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I saw you play Deltarune. Are you still on chapter 1? You're gonna have such a good time. Deltarune is amazing. I love Deltarune so freaking much. I just realized my hair was like under my crown ruffle. Did you do Funtime Foxy? Yeah, at this point, the closest I have is my Mango cosplay. I know that's not the same as Funtime Foxy, but you know, it's like Funtime Foxy adjacent. And Mango cosplay is definitely my best known one. Can you use for inspo? Yeah, of course, absolutely. Please do. How long did this take to put together? Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, I spent months making the cosplay, and then it takes hours to get it all on. That's what I was doing today, though, is I was actually on YouTube prior to this, doing a Get Ready With Me stream. Sometimes I do Get Ready With Me streams on TikTok as well, I should add. It's just today I happen to be doing it on YouTube. Oh my goodness, thank you, Carly, for the ice cream. I'll give you ice cream back in exchange. Thank you, thank you. Deltarune is so much easier than Undertale. I thought that until chapter 4. Chapter 4 just kicked my arse. I don't do well in like those kind of maze-ish sort of, yeah. All the dark parts, I was like, bro, I can't find my way down a straight hallway in real life, let alone in a video game. Mike looks like ice cream. Yeah, isn't it cute? I couldn't help myself. I don't know. My whole life, I always thought microphones looked like ice cream, so I saw my opportunity and I took it. Too real. I can't nugget. Best cosplay I've seen. Aw, thank you, Rain. I'm so glad you like it. Oh my goodness. Hi, everyone. Hi, Court. Oh my gosh, I see so many people following. Oh my gosh, if I could like... I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm so close to 50K followers, and I have been, like, this close to it for months. So I'm like, maybe, like, if enough people follow during the stream, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get my hopes up, though, but I imagine we'll be really close, though. And I know, like, follower numbers, they don't mean anything, but wouldn't it be cool, though, to see that number? It just sounds cool, right? To be able to say, like, I got 50K, like, because I don't know, I've had, like, 40K for, like, over a year now. I'm just, like, I keep trying to, like, it's so close, yet so far. Is your microphone definitely fits Circus Baby? Can't trust her, though, I know, right? Yeah, even during my YouTube stream today, people kept asking if they could have ice cream, and I was like, are you sure you want ice cream from Circus Baby, though? We've seen how that works out for people. Oh, thank you so much, Luma's perfect. Just followed. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the little cherry, isn't that cute? Couldn't help myself. Thank you so much for all the follows. Oh, you're drawing me? Thank you. If you're comfortable doing so, feel free to tag me. I always love seeing like fan art and stuff, so. An adult, would I be safe from the Circus Baby scooping? Well, I mean, you know how old I am, so... Am I safe? I should be. I'm old as heck. Someone earlier in the stream just now, like in the TikTok stream, was asking how old I am, and I'm just like, bro, you don't even want to know. You really wanted me to ruin the illusion that badly? Hi, Eileen. Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we have people today. That's so exciting. Hi. Oh, I love it. I just see like people like they're joining, they're following. Ah, so good. I missed this. Yeah, Circus Baby. Where's Elizabeth? You know, I actually was like, I used to have an Elizabeth cosplay that I would use for like transitions with Circus Baby. And then the wig fell apart. So I didn't have a wig for her, and I actually was looking into getting another wig. And I was going to possibly do that, like I wanted to have it like in time for today. But then if I'm being honest, I just didn't find enough audios for filming that I thought really warranted like an Elizabeth transition. You know, like if I'd had some audios that I thought were like, oh my gosh, this would be so peak with like the Elizabeth cosplay, I might have like pushed for it. But yeah, I just didn't like really have any decent audios like for her. So that being said, though, like I would like very much to bring back the Elizabeth one just because I just think it's like fun to do, transitions like that. There's a lot of like just makes the videos more entertaining, Plus, I mean, I can get another wig for her pretty cheap. I just never got around to it, so wigs are such a pain. I know, right? Especially if they're long wigs. Like all the wigs that I've like lost in the past like few years have always been like the long ones where they just got so unruly that I just couldn't salvage them any longer, no matter how well I tried to take care of them. I mean, it doesn't help that like I tend to be super overly energetic in videos. I actually think that's one of the reasons why like a lot of times my videos don't do very well. I think I do a bit too much. Like I need to like learn to chill. I think people don't like it when you do too much. But I mean but that's just who I am. Like I'm just like a human caffeine rush. And I gotta learn to I gotta slow down, but yeah, I my wigs tend to get destroyed so badly because like my way of filming, I'm just like I'm all over the place and stuff. Plus I do conventions, the wigs they have to travel around a lot. So yeah, they tend to get to a point where they get so tangled and screwed up that like no matter what I do, I cannot save them, and that happened to Elizabeth. There's also other cases where like my Tsumugi Shirogane wig. That was a fun one. It was sitting on a wig stand, and one of my cats decided that he really doesn't like Tsumugi, which so valid. Absolutely correct take. Good kitty. But bad kitty in the sense that he launched himself at the wig, knocked the like wig stand over with the wig, and then I think what happened is it fell on him and scared him, so he did like a Looney Tunes scramble in the wig and basically like blended it like in a blender with his claws. So that wig very much had to get replaced. I do have a replacement for that one at least, but yeah, sometimes in life you just you don't know what kinds of things might happen, such as cats shredding your wigs. So, good job, Sid. Thanks for that. Very cool. He mangled it. Yeah, exactly. He really wanted me to know his opinion of Tsumugi, which, like I said, he's not wrong. Correct take. But also, like, dang it, Sid. Why'd you have to... Bro. The wreckage of it was truly impressive. I think somewhere I have the video still on TikTok of, like, when I found what he had done to that wig. I mean, it was like... Rat's nest doesn't even begin to describe what that thing looked like after he was done with it. 49K but only 50 viewers is so mean. Story of my life. Yeah, that's why like I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Like I'm it's exciting like seeing that a lot of people are following today during the stream, but I know what my track record is like. Yeah, even if I get like a lot of followers today, either I'll end up at like 49.9 and then sit there for 2 months, or I'll like lose as many followers as I gained today for like whatever reason. Who knows? So yeah, that's why I'm excited to see people following, but I'm certainly not going to be like one of those people being like, oh my gosh, we're going to get to 50K today. Cause I'm like, yeah, I doubt that highly. Like that's not the kind of luck that I ever have. So there's no way. Yeah. Once upon a time, I used to be able to have like hundreds of viewers during my live streams on TikTok, but I don't know. I've been I don't even know how to put it. Kind of tossed aside by the app, the algo, the whatever, Yeah, I don't know. Used to be like I was at least known for my Mangle cosplay, and then I recently was like looking for audios, and when I searched like Mangle cosplay, like wasn't even anywhere in the top videos. I was like, dang, I got super buried. R.I.P. my Mangle cosplay. Oh well. Yeah. I'm not like someone who goes viral or anything no matter what I do. It's okay. I've always assumed it's just because I'm like kind of just weird and awkward and out of touch, and that doesn't like vibe with most people. It vibes with some people, but not most people. That's all right. It's It is what it is. I haven't seen you on my FYP in a while. Mr. Cosplays, yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I've become I was never like not a nobody, but now I'm like a super nobody. I like to joke that like I'm like loser core, you know. And I don't even say that in a bad way. I'm like I own it. You know, that's just my thing. Loser core. Find you on my FYP. Love the cosplay. Oh, good. Mood shaming. I know, right? Yeah. But that's the thing. You just gotta learn to own it, right? Like, I'm like, okay, I accept my place. I am, infinite, yeah. What's a better word than loser? That sounds so bad, though. There's gotta be something, like, with a similar meaning that doesn't sound so horrible. I don't know. Permanent dumpster fire. If you read this, you must drink water. Yes, actually, yeah, I am super dehydrated. I don't even want to begin to describe what my lips feel like right now because they were dry even when I put this makeup on, and that was many hours ago. I've been doing this all day, so yeah, I definitely need water. And I think probably when I start taking the makeup off, the first thing I'm gonna do is try to get my lips to stop feeling indescribably horrible. I don't even have the words for it. It's really bad. Yeah. I'm yeah. I was live streaming on YouTube for a really long time before I came here on TikTok, and even before I started streaming here on TikTok, I was making videos on TikTok. So I'm definitely getting close to the point where I could be like, I'm over it, you know? Like, I'm definitely not over it in a way where I'm like, I gotta get off this live stream. I can't stand it. It's not like that. But, you know, like, I feel it's like on the horizon. I see the words over it. Like, yeah, it's coming. So, yeah, most likely I won't, like, stay on the stream here and, like, past, like, the end of the hour. But I wanted to be here for, like, I started at the beginning of the hour, about 35 minutes ago. I don't plan on leaving in, you know, at least until I've been here about an hour, but yeah, I have a feeling that as soon as this stream ends, I'm gonna be like, help me. Sweet mother of Jupiter. How many wires is the thing? Yeah, don't worry, most of these wires are actually fake. There's only like, technically there's just like the one true wire connected to the battery, and then there's like a couple real wires, but they're actually mostly hidden back here. Most of these wires are fake. They're just like for vanity, you know, to like make it look cooler. I like the chaos of like excessive amounts of wires on everything. That's why I like my Mangle cosplay and stuff is like, or like, oh my gosh, my Spamton Neo cosplay is just like dripping wires. It looks like it's more wires than cosplay. It's just kind of part of my style, I guess. Also, sorry, this thing has been like driving me nuts. I have the turtleneck like taped to my neck, but I didn't like tape down the clown ruffle, and I've been like regretting it all day. Ugh. Stick this thing back up here. You should do Ennard. Yeah, I really would love to do Ennard. I've been told that my Mangle cosplay has a lot of like Ennard like qualities, and I think it's because, like, deep down I've always wanted to do an Ennard cosplay, and signs of that keep showing up, like, in my cosplays. Yeah, I actually almost did Ennard as my big Halloween cosplay for 2025, and at the very last second, I changed my mind and switched to the Ballora cosplay. I maybe a little bit regret that because the Ballora cosplay has been, like, ruining my life for like 5 months now. Although possibly that saga's over. We're gonna find out next Sunday. But yeah, I almost did Ennard instead. So I don't know. I haven't decided yet if Ennard would be one that I would tackle just in general this year, or if I would wait until Halloween again. I'm not sure. Because right now I'm working on a glam rock Chica cosplay. And, you know, obviously something like that is much more basic and simple than Ennard. And that's mostly because after what I've gone through with Ballora, I needed like a simple, just chill palette cleanser cosplay. Nothing too stressful. But once Glamrock Chica's done, I know how I am. I'm going to be itching to do something way too hard that's going to make me, like, want to jump on a window. Maybe that'll be Ennard. I haven't decided yet, but I've always been wanting to do an Ennard cosplay. And I'll tell you, I can get all the cable sleeves in the world if that's what it takes. I will just be made of cable sleeves. I'm down. I'm down to clown. Don't go too crazy now. Might be a little too late for that. There's a reason I never live streamed the Ballora process. Y'all didn't need to see what that was like. Like, it would just be like me crashing out for like endless hours. Not exactly like fun to watch, you know? So, yeah. I'm sorry, this thing is so annoying. I should have just taped it down. Look at the inside of that. Isn't that gross? Ugh. The problem is, like, these, like, ribbons for tying it are, like, they're too short. I can never make, like, a good, like, bow with them. I don't know why these ribbons are so, like, I wish they were longer. The black stains. I know, isn't that gross? Fire cosplay. Thank you, Freddie. Thank you. Yeah, it's like I try to make a bow here and I just can't, like, quite get it to... Ugh. It doesn't help that I've got these baubles, like, on the gloves, you know? Ugh. Let's see if I can pull this through. You gonna stay? You gonna stay? You better stay. I don't feel like fidgeting with it any longer. Then again, I'm probably only gonna stay on this live for, like, maybe another, like, 20 minutes or so, so... Yeah, I'm getting so hungry. I haven't eaten in, like, close to 9 hours at this point. And the thing that sucks is it's, like, even once I'm done with the stream, like, I'm still not going to eat until, like, you know, I've taken the whole cosplay off and, like, taken all the makeup off and everything, so... Oh, I'm going to be, like, so ravenous by the time, like, I'm going to be eating dinner at, like, probably 9 o'clock or something. You need to eat, yeah, I know, right? Yeah. The stream I did on Thursday, I was doing my puppet marionette one, and I just fully admitted at the end of that live stream, I was like, I'm done because I'm hungry. Like, I hadn't eaten all day, and I was like, you know, okay, it's just, that stream went on, like, I think, like, 3.5 hours, and I still had to film content, which I knew was going to take even more hours, so I was just like, sorry, chat, I'm hungry, I gotta go. So, yeah, I'm approaching that point today where I'm like, I kind of want to eat food very badly. Almost the end for me, so I gotta go. Yeah, no problem. Good night, June. Thanks for joining the stream. If you're hungry, eat. Yeah, definitely. I definitely will. I've got a, like, chicken broccoli salad or something in the fridge that it is calling me. I can hear its siren song. It's got cashews in it. I shouldn't even talk about it. I'm just making myself hungry now. This is like when we were talking about ice cream cake earlier in the stream. It's like, no, I'm hungry. You're all making me just desperate for food. We're so close to 10K likes. I cannot even remember the last time one of my TikTok streams got that far along, so that's pretty awesome. I hope to stream more on TikTok. I used to stream on TikTok at least once a week, and then I've been having so many weird issues lately with, like, microphone problems and things, like, or, like, weird timing issues, or, like, my cosplay is falling apart, like, before. Thank you so much for the rose, Minxie the Gremlin. Thank you. But yeah, I've been having, like, it's either, like, before I can go live, like, parts of the cosplays have issues, or, like, yeah, technical problems. We did pass 10K likes. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate that. Very cool. But yeah, it's like, I haven't streamed on TikTok in a while, and it wasn't for not wanting to. I wanted to, but between the Ballora skirt and, like, technical issues in general, I've just been having the worst luck lately, so... I was so glad I was, like, finally able to actually get on stream today. But yeah, I used to, like, at least go for once a week, so I'm hoping with the Ballora cosplay next Sunday that I'll be live on TikTok with it. Because the last time I did the Ballora cosplay, I did go live on TikTok, but that was months ago. right before I realized, like, oh no, I have to remake the skirt. This isn't working. So I should add the skirt is directly in front of me. It's right behind the ring light, so it's like it's mocking me. It's right there, like a ghost, like a demon. It is my sleep paralysis demon. Circus, yeah, yeah. For anyone who just showed up, hi, we're doing a circus baby cosplay today. Can I get some ice cream? I don't know. I mean, just like, is this like close enough? You know, I mean, I'd offer you all plastic ice cream. Mango jello is so good I put strawberry in it. Oh, you did you make the mango brain jello? Isn't that recipe amazing? I should make another one of those, like just for fun. I did like a live stream with it once, and it's like it's such a great prop for mango. But then it's like the best part is like even after all that, you have like an awesome dessert now, and it's like huge. Yeah, I love that recipe because it's only like 4 ingredients, but it doesn't taste like it's that simple. It tastes like a like complicated dessert. It's like yeah. Total crowd pleaser. Ah, I should have made one for Halloween this year. I forgot to do that because it's like it looks like a brain, which is awesome. So yeah, I should make another one of those soon. Yeah, for those who have ever like seen my mango videos with the brain jello, just FYI, it's raspberry and pineapple flavored. Like literally. It actually has pineapple chunks in it. It's delicious. Is FNAF good? Should I play it? Yeah, I mean if you like horror games, definitely. If you don't like horror games though, I mean, it is like endless jump scares and stuff, so. Cat bit down on my computer, I can't see chat, oh no. One of my cats was in here, like, briefly during my YouTube stream. I was kind of hoping he'd show up again for the TikTok stream, but I have not seen any sign of him. I keep, like, glancing at the door, because, like, sometimes I'll see, like, the shadow of the cat under the door, and yeah. Which one? It was Glenn, the big, fluffy black cat. Yeah, he invaded the stream like about an hour ago, but he has not returned since then. Cause yeah, I can always see this like there's like that strip of light and you'll just see like a little cat like, you know. Well, I shouldn't say little. Glenn is not little. I got 2 cats. One is like a normal he looks little in comparison, but I think he's probably just like a normal sized cat. And then there's Glenn. there's Sid. And then there's Glenn. Glenn is like I mean, he's like hard to pick up. He's so big. He's adorable. He's so sweet. He's like a literal gentle giant, but oh my gosh, he is so heavy. How long does it take to get that all on? Yeah, so, you know, if anyone wants to like literally watch the process, prior to the TikTok stream, that's what I was doing. I was on my YouTube channel, exact same username as here, doing like a full get ready with me live stream of this cosplay. I want to say it was about 3 hours on the makeup, and about an hour on the costume. I think the whole stream ended up being like 5 hours. But that's because like I was like also just like hanging out and chatting for a while too. So yeah, like for those who are interested just in the process of how I do cosplays, I do get ready with me streams on YouTube. Go sub on YouTube, girl. She's so peak. Aw, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I do get ready with me streams on YouTube like usually several times a week actually. So if you're ever interested in that whole process, yeah, highly recommend. I do get ready with me streams on TikTok sometimes, but the main reason I started doing it on YouTube more is just because of the VOD, right? Like, you know, if somebody misses the YouTube one, but they were really interested in the process of like how I do this stuff, like the nice thing is like that the VOD on YouTube is permanent, you know, so that's why I did the switch. Sometimes I do re-upload my TikTok streams to YouTube as well, but only if I think they're like interesting enough. Like I always like watch them back, and you know, if it seems like just some interesting stuff went down or like an interesting discussion or something happened, like I'll re-upload it to YouTube. So it depends. I'll watch this one back and see if I think it's like re-upload worthy or not. But yeah, it's kind of just all over the place. You finished drawing me? Well, heck yeah, yeah. Like I said, if you end up sharing it online, like feel free to tag me. I always love seeing that stuff. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follows, everyone. I'm like afraid to look and see like how close I am to like I don't know. I've been like so close to 50K for so long, and I do not think it'll happen today, but like we must be like so close. Yeah, so it's like 49.9. Oh my gosh. Oh, one of these days it'll happen. I'm definitely not gonna get my hopes up for today though, because I don't. I also have like a history of like when I gain followers, I then like immediately lose a bunch of them. So it's like even if I hit 50K, I'm probably not even gonna like make an announcement like even in like stories or anything about it for days because I have just learned like the if I know for a fact I'm gonna jinx it, right? Like if I am like, hey everyone, I made it to 50K, I will immediately drop down to 49.9. So I know better. Yeah. So, but we're so close. We're so close. I just think it would be exciting to be able to say that number, right? To just be able to be like 50K, woo. But yeah, we'll get there when we get there. This live has definitely helped quite a bit, so I appreciate that. I feel like most of my videos these days, I get like one new follower per video. If I'm lucky. Circus Baby voice actor Heather Masters got to see your cosplay. Oh, that'd be cool. I had this cosplay on at Dragon Con a couple years ago, and someone like ran up to me saying that like they knew her. Like I guess she was like a teacher at some point, and he was like one of her students. And like so they were like freaking out. Like they weren't like a FNAF fan or anything, but like because they knew the voice actress, like they ran up to me all excited. Cosplay you or her at this point? Oh, thank you, Pomni. Love the cosplay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dragon Con 2018. Yeah. I'm gonna be at Dragon Con again this year. Third year in a row. I also found out, I don't even know if I said anything about this yet, but yeah, for any like Southerners here in the US, to my utter disbelief, I got a artist alley table at MomoCon. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I do table in the artist alley at plenty of like big conventions, but I'd never even applied to MomoCon before. So I just like kind of did it just for the heck of it. Like I just wanted to try out their application process. I didn't actually like think I'd get a table, and then it was actually during my marionette stream on Thursday. I got an email being like, "Congrats, you got a table at MomoCon," and I was like, what? So apparently I'll be in Georgia twice this year. Uh, RIP me though because of hotel costs. Ouch. Yeah, I've started like canceling a lot of things to save money. Like goodbye Crunchyroll. Uh, I have this one like mini storage unit with like a bunch of books I failed to sell. I'm gonna take all the books out and burn them. I'm not even exaggerating. I don't want to pay for the unit anymore. Yeah, hotel fees, man. The worst. So I was like, at first I was happy about MomoCon, but then I was like, oh no. Oh no. It's another 6 nights in a hotel. I think so far, with the 3 shows I know I'm doing, I think so far I have like 16 nights in a hotel this year, and I haven't even heard back from all the shows yet. Wee. Thank you so much for the follows, everyone. Oh my gosh, I swear, if I... No, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna hit 50K today. I'm not even gonna, like, let that thought manifest. That's so cool. Thank you, thank you. Donating the books. It's... The problem is, like, I believe me, I understand. I used to work in a bookstore. The issue is that they are self-published, and that makes things a little complicated. Yeah, it's a long story. We don't need to get into it. But yeah, they yeah, it's complicated. I have a strange career background. Sorry, someone asked a question. I totally missed it. I'm so sorry. Sometimes this thing moves so fast that I'm like, oh no. I have like just enough time to see like a little question mark, and I'm like, wait. Oh, some robotic movements. Yeah, I mean that's like mainly what I'm like known for with my cosplays is like that I do the like robotic stuff. I mean, I feel like I'm not like super good at it like without like audio, you know, but yeah, it's like that's kind of part of my shtick. I mean, I'm especially like robotic with like Circus Baby compared to some of my other ones. Because then you got like Mangle and stuff where like I tend to go for more just like wackiness. But yeah, I think Circus Baby and Ballora are the two where I am like especially like robotic. A fun fact about what? Love this, thank you. Play so much. Aw, thank you so much. A cool robotic dancer. Aw, thank you. Yeah, well, you know, I gotta practice if I'm gonna do Ballora again on Sunday, because yeah, due to all the technical issues, I have not done that cosplay in quite a while, and I feel like she requires like a very like particular move set, you know, and I'm like, I think I'm a little rusty. Ah, yeah, I'm gonna have to like try to get the Ballora. I don't. It's the isolation, right? That's what they call it, where it's like it's all about like, you know, being able to like isolate like, you know, one part at a time, two parts at a time, right? Yeah. So I gotta practice with Ballora. I'm gonna like re-track down whatever audios that I had with her, and then yeah. I have to be careful because like with the spinning mechanical skirt, I have to stay very like, well, I don't have to, but like if I want to be absolutely sure that it doesn't come off the track and stuff, like I have to have like a very particular like way of doing things where it's like it's like the stiffest of my cosplays. You know, again, like compared to something like Mangle or like my Spampton Neo, which is, you know, of course, like it's just a lot of that. Ballora is much more, you know, very, I don't know. There's like an extra like creepiness to it, you know, especially with like, the eyes closed. It's like scooping room called the scooping room. It has no ice cream. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh my gosh, we have like over 13K likes. That is fantastic. I wish I could remember how my last stream on TikTok did, but I know it was not anywhere near this. What even was my last TikTok stream? I think it was my Roxanne Wolf cosplay. And like, it was just like, yeah, I had like maybe maximum 20 people watching at any given time. Poor Roxy. The fan in your stomach, yeah. Isn't that goofy? In case anyone was like worried it's dangerous, it's not. It can't do anything. It can't hurt you. I can even just do this. Look. Oh no. Ah. Yeah, it's perfectly safe. I wear it to conventions all the time. Nothing bad's gonna happen. Even if I like whack into somebody, nothing's gonna happen. Look at the likes. Oh my gosh, we hit 14K. Thank you so much, everyone. That's so awesome. Thank you, thank you. I don't know. I was gonna head out soon. Now I'm like, maybe we can like hit 15K though. I don't know. We'll see. Love it. Thank you. Where's the way to the scooping room? I mean, yeah, I could probably also show you. Imagine your robotic moves only on stream. Yeah, I know. Some people have told me I should do live streams where I'm like more in character. I've never been good at that. Like, it's so weird because it's like if I'm recording videos, that's a whole other thing. It's like the second like the audio starts up, I can just immediately just, you know, just be like, and robot. Like I can turn it on and off instantly. But for some reason when I'm streaming, like when I know there's people actively watching, I'm just like, I don't know, I go into just my usual like casual socially awkward self, and it's very hard for me to like be in character. I think it's just because I'm shy. If I'm filming videos, that's different because it's like I'm just on my own, just doing what needs to be done. Whereas like when I know people are watching, I'm just like, you know, I am what happens when a socially awkward introvert suddenly decides, I could do live streaming. And it's like, well, I mean, yeah, but yeah, I'm not a charismatic extrovert. I am whatever this is. Oh, we did make it past 15K. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate it. I know it's just a number, but it's always just fun to be able to like be like, hey, like we hit this or that, or I don't know. It's human nature, right? Like we love our little milestones and things. Like your cosplays. Aw, thank you. Whatever this is, it's awesome. Thank you, Tori. Thank you so much. I appreciate that because I'll tell you, I don't feel awesome at all. Every now and then, like, I get people in my live stream chats where they're like, you're so cool, but I bet you already knew that. And I'm like, no? What? No. I no. I know it sounds wild, but like every time I post a video, I'm doing it under the assumption that it is the worst thing anyone's ever made. Like, yeah, I have like no ego. Like if self-esteem numbers could be like in the negatives, that's me. I just do stuff and I'm like, wow, I'm terrible at everything. So when people are like, hey, I like that, I'm like, yeah, do you? So yeah, I don't know. It makes me laugh whenever I comments like that. People are like, this is so great, but I'm sure you already knew that. And I'm like, no, I do not. No, actually. Don't assume that just because somebody cosplays or streams that they have any confidence. I don't. None. Zero. But I guess in a way though that's good because like nothing really surprises me either. It's like if I get like hate comments and things, I'm just like, yeah, I mean, yeah. You know, without an ego, it's like you can't really like nothing's gonna get to me, I suppose. Yeah, if I wake up and I've lost 200 followers, I'm just like, sounds about right. Yeah. I'm sure I deserved that. How do you get hate comments? Oh, I get so many. Y'all should have seen my YouTube stream today. Oh man. I felt so bad for the moderator. Oh my goodness. He'll call me inspired and I'm like, are you sure about that? I know, right? It's such a mood. Yeah, people are like, oh, you inspired me. And I'm like, I did? Oh, well, heck yeah. But yeah, oh my gosh, my YouTube streams, the like hate comments are like unbelievable. They're just like endless. But you just learn to tune it out, you know? It's like, whatever. It happens to me on TikTok sometimes too. Not so much during my TikTok streams, but like, yeah, definitely like my comment sections. In fact, this sucks, but like, so all of my FNAF cosplays, well, I'm not going to count Puppet because that one's brand new, but like Mangle, Roxanne Wolf, like they've all gone viral at least once. I think maybe, I guess Ballora has as well. The only exception is my Circus Baby cosplay only went viral one time, and it was because everyone hated it so much. Isn't that sad? So, yeah, I guess maybe if some of you all think this cosplay looks familiar, I don't know if that's a good thing. If I look familiar, no, you've never seen me before. Trust me, you've seen nothing. This is brand new. So, yeah. I had to turn off notifications for like 2 weeks after that video. I was like, wow, I really ended up on the wrong side of TikTok, didn't I? Damn. So, what can you do? I guess you just kind of get used to it. You know, being massively disliked by thousands and thousands of people. Hundreds of thousands, actually, in that case, I think. Yeah, it would be nice for my Circus Baby cosplay to go viral at least once because people actually liked it. I don't think I'm going to count on that day ever coming, though. Mangle one seems like she gets away with it. But, yeah. I mean, even my Ballora cosplay, like, for some reason, one of the comments I keep getting is, like, people saying it's Timu Ballora. And I'm like, I built a one-of-a-kind mechanical automatic spinning skirt. Completely hands-free. 100% free roaming. And I'm Timu Ballora. What? Like, I can't even get mad at comments like that because it's so ridiculous. It's like, you can't be serious. Like, come on. The person doesn't give a crap about other people's opinions unless they're valid. Yeah, exactly. Like this circus baby mask actually used to look a lot different, and I kept getting criticisms about it that I actually thought were valid. Like people didn't like certain things about the design, and I was like, I think that's actually very correct. And that's the thing you have to like learn, right? Is how to separate like just bullies from constructive criticism, because constructive criticism is good and you should listen to that. Found you again. I haven't seen you since like March 2025. That sounds about right. I'm glad you found me again. Oh, thank you so much for the roses, Julie. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Making cosplay because I inspired you. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm so glad. I love hearing that. That's like the best news for me, you know. I love your cosplay. Thank you, Ruby. Of course, the people usually go straight to hating. Yeah, yeah, that's. Yep. That was one of the reasons I had such a slow start on YouTube, actually, is like, I originally, when I started sharing shorts over there, I got such negative comments that I just, like, gave up for, like, 2 months. Because the problem was, like, I ignore hate comments, but here's the thing. Like, my goal in life is to entertain. That's what I love doing. And so, it's one thing if the comments are, like, just, I hate you, I hate this cosplay, you suck, that kind of thing. But the comments I was getting on YouTube were things like, I love this character and you've ruined it for me. Like, it was, like, very, like, personal hate, and it was constant. Or people just being like, you've ruined my day. Like, it just, stuff like that. And so, that's where I'm approaching it from, of, like, I was like, well, okay, if I'm actually, like, upsetting people, then that was the opposite of what I wanted, so I guess I'll just go. And I did. I started up a YouTube channel and was sharing shorts for a little bit, and then I just stopped for like 2 months because I was like, if I'm not entertaining people, if I'm not making people happy, then I'm not gonna continue. Like, what's the point, you know? So yeah, like thankfully, that eventually turned around and now my YouTube channel is doing very well. But yeah, those are the only kind of like hate comments where it's like, if I'm upsetting people in the fandom that I am in and stuff, I don't want that. And I still don't even know why I was getting comments like that, because those were the same videos that people were enjoying on TikTok and Instagram. So I don't know. Maybe I was just like way on the wrong side of the YouTube algorithm or something, but I don't know. But it did make me stop for a while, because I was like, if I'm not making people happy, then I'm just gonna leave, you know? Oh, thank you so much, Spooky, for the donut. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Make a scrap baby claw? Heck yeah. Need to get a life, yeah. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Ramdoru. Did I say that right? Ramdoru? Ramdoru? Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. This cosplay, thank you. The likes, yeah, we're so close to 20K. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I stayed a little longer. I was gonna leave like 7-8 minutes ago, but I'm glad I stuck around a bit longer. Thank you, everyone. Can you tell us more about the fan? Yeah. So the way that it works is like, this is actually connected to like this motor here. You can see a little better here. This motor is for Ballora. This is for a different cosplay, but it's the same type of motor, so you can like see it a little clearer here. Yeah, this one is very slow though. This one's like 30 RPM or something. This one's like 400. In fact, actually, you want to see this? Here, hold on. As like a preview for Ballora on Sunday, you should check this out. Here, I'm gonna turn off that one, and then let me switch the wires, because it's bonkers. I keep like upgrading the speed on it. It's pretty funny. They share a battery pack. That's why I'm able to swap them like this. Where's the other end of this thing? Where's the cable? I wish the Ballora cord was shorter. It's so freaking long. Yeah, here's what 400 RPM looks like. Look at that. Shopping. Isn't that ridiculous? This is what the skirt's going to be running with from now on. This is the speed of the Ballora skirt. Obviously, it doesn't look that fast because we're talking about a very large object. So, like, you know, it won't look as ridiculous with the skirt. But yeah, that's what 400 RPM looks like. So here, let's return Circus Baby's cord. But yeah, they do share a battery pack, so that's why I'm able to like swap those around like that. But yeah, it's the same type of motor. So with Circus Baby, yeah, we got the slower motor, and it's all held together by like this weird combination of like, I had to do a lot of trial and error, but it's basically like cell phone holders, utility hooks. It's a whole mess back here. And yeah, the wires are like slipped through the corset. Most of these wires are fake. Most of these are, I mean, they're real wires, but like they're not doing anything. They're just for decorations. Oh, we made it past 20K. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the likes. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, so there's technically just the one like functional cord there that is like, you know, slipped into the battery pack. Most of these are just for fashion. But that's how it works. Yeah, it's just a motor and a battery pack, and then yeah, my Ballora cosplay kind of works with the same sort of system. It's just that one's a lot more complicated. There's a big difference between getting a propeller to spin versus getting an entire skirt to spin. And that's what's it's been 5 months. It's been 5 months of working on the skirt. But I think it's done. Please, please, I can't any longer. It needs to be done. I need to move on with my life. Oh my gosh, we have so many viewers here. Ah, geez, I was gonna head out soon, and I'm like, there's so many people here though. Okay, how about I'll stay until like 15? I was gonna leave at what would be 8 o'clock my time. I'll stay until 8:15, and then I should go because I haven't had dinner yet, and I'm super hungry. Because yeah, it's like almost 8:15 for me, and like I haven't eaten in like, I don't even know how long, like over 9 hours or something, and I've been like streaming and making content all day, so I'm getting a little droopy. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Tragic Lover. Thank you. You're awesome. Oh, thank you. I love the little kitty face. It's so cute. Oh, the mic, yeah, the like ice cream mic. Isn't that adorable? So top, thank you. You're done, you can eat. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to it. Oh my gosh. It is one of the most satisfying feelings when like, first there's the satisfaction of taking all the makeup off and it's like, oh my goodness, thank you. And then you get to like, eat and it's like, just pure heaven. It's the best feeling in the world. That's what keeps me going through like really long days like this where like, I'm doing like cosplay content literally the entire day because it's like 8:15. I started streaming at 1 o'clock today. I've literally been at this all day, but that's one of the things that gets me through it is like I just picture that in my head, like the brilliant moment of like when the makeup comes off and then you finally eat food and it's like, oh my gosh, nothing can compare to the joy. Such great cosplay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everyone. You're so talented. Thank you, Balkan. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I was able to stream again on TikTok today. Yeah, hopefully I'll be back streaming on TikTok next Sunday for Ballora, please. Oh my gosh, please. But also, like, I mean, I'm gonna be doing other stuff this week, so I'll have to see. I'm gonna be doing, this is kind of random, but I'm gonna be doing a Junko and Oshima Get Ready With Me on YouTube this week. I haven't decided yet if it's gonna be Tuesday or Thursday. But yeah, that's why like I already have like the nails on, so I can, you know. So yeah, we're gonna be doing Junko. And so hopefully if I wrap up the YouTube Get Ready With Me and content filming early enough, I will also go live during the week with Junko. I'm also possibly going to be bringing out Tsumugi for transition, so there could even be that at some point, but hard to say. But definitely on Sunday, I would like to go live on TikTok with Ballora no matter what. So hopefully there's no technical issues, because, yeah, like I said earlier, like, I actually did mean to go live on TikTok last, like, just like a few days ago even, and I couldn't get my mic to connect for some reason. And I can't stand when the sound quality is bad like that, so I just was like, forget it. Um, but yeah, I obviously want to go live on TikTok as often as I can because I always really enjoy it. So yeah, I will be heading out in a moment here, but yeah, I will be live on TikTok again soon. Either Tuesday or Thursday, probably, if not both. Definitely Sunday, unless something like super goes wrong, which please don't let that happen. I can't take it. I will totally crash out. What time will you go live? It's hard to say. It depends on how quickly I get everything done. It would probably be, if it's during the week, if it's Tuesday, Thursday, it would probably be pretty late. Like, yeah, probably like, like 11 EST or like 11 p.m. EST, like kind of territory of late. For next Sunday, though, it would be similar to this. It would most likely be like, yeah, in the like 8 p.m. EST kind of range. I don't live in EST, by the way, but I always use EST as like my standard for some reason. But yeah, I always stream like more in the evenings. If we're talking on YouTube though, I usually, if I'm doing Get Ready With Me's, I start a lot earlier. So Tuesday, Thursday on YouTube would be like 6 p.m. EST. Sunday would be more like 2 p.m. EST. But yeah, TikTok, it's harder to say because usually it's like I have to finish like filming the actual content and stuff first. I know I could live stream first and then make content. The thing is though, the makeup does wear off and stuff. Like, I'm sure like right now it probably does not look its best because I've been doing this so long. So I always prefer to like make the videos while the makeup looks its best, while everything is at its peak, and then I just casually stream. So yeah, so I'd like to think I will be live, if not once, then twice, possibly even 3 times on TikTok next week, but we'll see how it goes. Could be a little unpredictable, but either way, yeah. I'm gonna head out because I'm super hungry. Honestly, I'm so hungry. I'm starting to get that like the brain fuzz, I hate that feeling. But that being said, I'm so glad we had so many people watching today. That was so awesome. I missed streaming on TikTok so much. Got over 25k likes. It's amazing. I wonder, like, are we still at like 49.9? I'm assuming, but I'm just curious. Like, I wish I could pull up like the exact number of how close I am to 50k, but the problem is like the stats, they take so long to update in the like creator thing. Oh my gosh. It does say 50k. I mean, it's possible we hit 50k during the stream, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. It does say 50k. As much as I'd love to be able to like celebrate here live, I have learned though the hard way that a lot of times that doesn't stick. I might literally like in a few hours check again and it'll be 49.9. So I'd like to think I hit 50k just now, but I'm gonna like give it a day or two, until I'm like absolutely sure. And then I'll probably like, share a story or something, just being like, yay, we did it. Thank you, everyone. I know it's sad. It's like, it sucks to be so pessimistic, but I learned the pessimism from, doing this for a few years now. So it is what it is. But I'm still going to say, though, thank you all for, I think 50k. Thank you. It's very exciting. It felt like, I'm actually kind of still processing it that I just saw that number. Yeah, I'm protecting myself though emotionally by just being like, it's probably not real though, But still, thank you so much, everyone. That's really what a like fun way to end the stream though, to be able to like say like, hey, it hit 50k. Like, I cannot think of like a better way to end a live stream. That's fantastic. So, Thank you all so much. I really hope you enjoyed the stream today. If you like my streams, like I said, I stream on YouTube for hours at a time, and I will be streaming on TikTok a lot more. Um, and yeah. And also, I was filming content, so I should also mention like more circus baby videos are on the way because that's also what I was doing before I streamed. So anyway, I need to like very much get this makeup off though. It is starting to get pretty uncomfortable, and I'm hungry. So, but thank you all so much for joining, everyone. I hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and I will hopefully see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.